by current and former prosecutors in the Department of Justice. The letter says the undersigned state and federal prosecutors and Department of Justice officials hold diverse political ideologies and affiliations, yet we do share an unwavering respect and admiration for Amir Ali. Without objection, that will be entered into the record. Senator Hirono.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations to each of you and welcome to all of your friends and family. To ensure the fitness to serve of the nominees who come before any of the committees on which I sit, I ask the following two initial questions, and we'll just go right down the line, starting with Mr. Ali. Since you became a legal adult, have you ever made unwanted requests for sexual favors or committed any verbal or physical harassment or assault of a sexual nature?
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
Have you ever faced discipline or entered into a settlement related to this kind of conduct?
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
No, Senator.
There have been a number of questions to Mr. Ali regarding defunding the police, and I just want to note for the record, Mr. Chairman, that there is a letter of support that he received from the Law Enforcement Action Partnership, a nonprofit of law enforcement officials advocating for policies to make communities safer. I'd like to note that for the record. Mr. Ali, throughout your career, you have dedicated substantial time to pro bono service, and the McCarthy Justice Center, which you lead, provides all of its legal representation free of charge to clients. Why is access to legal services so important to you?
Thank you, Senator. I believe that access to legal services and the services provided by the Justice Center in its advocacy is essential to the rule of law. I think that often, understandably, people think of the outcome of cases when they think of the rule of law. But there's also the process. And our adjudicative system is dependent upon quality counsel on both sides of every case to get to the right outcome.
Well, I do agree with you. Ms. Yoon, as a first-generation Korean American, if confirmed, you would be the first Asian American federal judge in the state of Virginia. Pretty amazing, all of the number of firsts, thanks to this president and his commitment to a diverse and representative judiciary. Why is diverse representation on the bench so important to you?
Thank you, Senator. I think for two reasons. One is that it certainly increases confidence in our judiciary when people can look to the bench and know that the diversity on the bench reflects the diversity of the constituents. And second, I think the role modeling function of the judiciary is absolutely important. And I think having a diversity in all its kinds and forms is important so that people can know that their interests will be well heard and that the judiciary will take up their concerns without any bias. And for those reasons, I think the diversity on the bench is really important.
Judge DuBose, it's really interesting to me that you taught for a number of years. How many years did you teach?
Thank you, Senator. So just about 10 years.
So we don't often have nominees who have been teachers. So that must have been a very challenging experience to be a teacher. So have those experiences as a teacher informed your work as a judge?
Thank you for the question. I would say that my teaching experience has informed and molded every aspect of my professional life. The skills of a classroom teacher standing before 25 to 30 students who are coming into class with varying degrees of trauma, hopes, dreams, joys, and you're trying to focus them with a common mission. It takes a lot of patience and the ability to listen. And so meeting my students where they were really has helped me to become an active listener, but also someone who can empathize with the folks that I'm working with.
Thank you. For Mr. Hajani, you have presided over several naturalization ceremonies, and in the very court, your own parents were naturalized. Would you like to share with us what it was like for you to preside over these services for your own parents.
Senator, thank you for that question. It's been an absolute joy and pleasure to preside over naturalization ceremonies for our court. It's one of the proudest moments for us judges to be able to naturalize hundreds of citizens to become Americans. As you noted, my own parents were naturalized in the court that I sit in now. And I tell that story to new folks who want to become citizens, and I tell them that anything is possible in America. The fact that I am there before them, naturalizing them, is proof of the American dream, that if you work hard and you study and you take care of your neighbors and you do your best, your American dream will come true. And I look at their eyes, and they are also thankful for that opportunity and that journey they had to get to America, which is not an easy journey. A lot of waiting, a lot of patience, a lot of worry. But they make it, and those days are days that I remember
I agree.
forever.
And Ms. Yoon, you've gone through that proceeding yourself, as have I. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Blackburn?
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Congratulations to each of you. Mr. Ali,